everyone, thank you for joining me here at my channel. I'm Allison, and today we are going to be talking about stroller organization for Disney World. Before we get into it, I just wanted to go into a little bit about what my channel is all about in case you're here for the first time. I love to make videos giving tips and tricks for traveling with your family, some Disney World specific things just because I love Disney so much, and also some vlogs from our family trips just because it's fun, and to also give you some ideas that maybe you hadn't thought about traveling with your family. So let's get into that stroller organization. So the stroller that I am currently using is the Zoe Traveler. If you're interested in the stroller, I actually have a whole nother video with a full review going over everything there is to know about that stroller. This is a compact stroller. It fits into an overhead bin on an airplane. It's very light, and it is a really, really neat stroller. So I'm going to go into all the things that I have, a lot of attachments that go on the stroller, because if you have a travel stroller, you know that the basket underneath is very small, doesn't hold a lot. So if you want to bring stuff with you, you have to find other ways to do it. And I'm going to link everything that I'm showing in the description so you can easily find what it is that you're looking for and give it a try yourself. Okay, so let's start at the front here. So as you can see, I have these little bungee cords that are attached to the stroller. These are like silicone bungees, so they're really stretchy, and they also protect, water bottles and things from falling. Right now I also have this little Mickey fan attached to the stroller. My son absolutely loves these. We had tried putting those stroller fans attached to here, and I actually will show you where I have that instead, but he didn't particularly like those. He definitely preferred to have the handheld fan, and these ones are just so cute. And I actually love this fan too. I'm gonna get some more of these. My whole family actually loved them. So I do have a couple of these bungees hanging here. This one is his snack cup that he can use. And he can just stick right back in there. Now this piece here is actually an addition to the stroller. It does not come with the stroller. So as you can see, it is Velcroed on here and also around here to give it a little bit extra sturdiness. This is really just a foot extender. If you have an older toddler or a really tall toddler or baby, this just makes it a lot more comfortable for them when they're going to be in the stroller for a long time, or if you expect that they're going to be napping. He can just lay his legs out here, curl them up. It just gives it a little bit more room for him, which he really enjoys. And my stroller in particular, I need to take this off if I'm going to be going on a bus or anywhere that I need to fold up my stroller. I do need to take this off. So if you are staying at a resort that has bus only transportation, it is something to think about. It's not hard to put on, but it's just another one of those things that you need to think about. But I really like it, and I think it's worth it to go through the trouble of putting it on. It really just adds a little bit more extra comfort. So I think it's worth it. And so coming over to the side here, I have this little net bag that, here, let me just take this out for now. So I have this little net bag that also attaches to the stroller. It's a simple, just Velcro loop that goes right onto your stroller, and you can really fit so much in these bags. I tend to just keep like fans, umbrellas, things that we're going to need throughout the day that we really need easy access to, and it's easy to just throw things in and out of here. I'll also put a couple of toys for my son. If we're walking around a lot in the stroller, put some stuff in here that he can play with while we're walking around. You could also put diapers or snacks, anything that you really need easy access to throughout the day. This is a really, really good solution for that. So coming around here, I have these hooks I have one on each side. I have one over here and one over here. This one's a little bit more hidden, but I really like these large carabiner hooks. My son can hold onto this padded part if he's walking. So that way, if he doesn't feel like holding my hand, I know that he knows that he has some place that he can hold, you know, because obviously he needs to stay close by. So this is a nice thing that he can hold. And then I can also hang my daughter's water bottle on here. We do rent the stroller for her. And she tends to keep her backpack with her that has her water bottle and her snacks and anything else she might need. But if we're not using the stroller at the moment, she can put her water bottle on here, and that works really great. So another thing that I like to keep hooked onto the stroller, easy access, is hand sanitizer. That's pretty self-explanatory. Anything that I can really hook on to the stroller, I love. This is actually they're diaper garbage bags, but I find them so useful just walking around the parks, because sometimes you might have, you know, like napkins, or you went and got a snack, and, you know, you have garbage hanging around, and you can put them in the little bag until you get to a garbage can, and then just throw the whole thing out instead of just kind of holding on to these, you know, wads of paper or plates, whatever it is. This is actually just our luggage tag. I just thought it was a very cute little touch to hang it here, you know, just for a little bit extra personalization, and also for ID purposes if something happens to our stroller. This is a travel wipes bag. I do keep one in my other bag as well, but I like to have this one here mainly for wiping up hands or faces while we're eating. I mean, you know, you're eating a Dole Whip and you get a Dole Whip all over your face or your hands, it's sticky. You have wipes right here that you can use. That's a little bit easier to wipe clean than those paper napkins. So like I said before with the stroller fan, I actually found that having the stroller fan here at the parent area and having the fan blowing at us pushing the stroller worked a lot better than having it down by my son. My husband really liked this, having this kind of blowing at us. He doesn't really like the neck fans as much. He really enjoyed having this here blowing at him. And then also, if your stroller also has a peekaboo area, which most do, you could turn this and point it down, and just to give your child in the stroller a little bit more airflow, especially if they're sleeping, or you know their seat is put back and they're sleeping a little bit. It's just to give it a little bit more extra airflow. I found that worked really well. So now we're going to talk about this extra bag that is hanging on the back. And I absolutely love this bag, and I'm going to show you why. So the main pocket is this really large mesh area, and you can really fit so much stuff in here. So right now I have a few wet bags in here. I have wet bags with extra clothes. I have wet bags with rain gear, and also wet bag with my stroller cover that goes over the stroller. So obviously, if your stroller cover doesn't cover your entire stroller, you're not going to want to put things in here that will be damaged if they get wet. So obviously I have wet bags and things like that in here that it's not going to matter if they get wet, because my stroller rain cover does not come all the way over here. It really just stops here. So anything that I have in this area is going to get wet. So what I really love about this bag is that it has this main compartment where it does snap open and you can see what's in there. I'm going to get to that in a second. But it also has on either side these zipper compartments that you can just put whatever you want in there. And I really, really love this so much. It fits so much in here. In the front here, I have, this is our extra phone charger. So that fits right in there. I also keep my little drink koozie in here. here. I keep a bunch of glow sticks, you know, just things that you need easy access to and you don't want to go digging around in a bag that's underneath. And especially if you do have a travel stroller like I do, you don't have a very big basket on the bottom. So this bag is so helpful with that. It really is like having a diaper bag or a big bag on your stroller that just stays there. You know, you don't take it off. I mean, you can if you want, but it really takes the place of that. And I really love that so much. So in the back pocket here, which again, these ones zip up, they zip up completely. So they are safe from the water, from any rain. I mean, if it's torrential downpouring, you know, they might get a little wet, but I honestly don't think they will. It doesn't seem like it would leak that much. So in the back one, I keep my, see, the problem is it is a little hard to get to the back one. So what you can do is you can unsnap this and easily get to the entire bag. So I'm gonna leave that hanging there and show you what I have in the back here. I have my reusable utensils that I like to bring with me. And I like to keep them up here in the front because I do need to take them out for security and put them down in the basket. So I like to have them up here so that I don't have to rummage through my bag in order to do that. And then also on the front here, you have a nice zipper pouch where you can keep your phone if you want, sunglasses, you know, anything else that you want to keep in there. Oh, the other thing that I also keep in either this pocket or the front pocket is sunscreen. So I always have some sunscreen in those pockets as well. There's also another little pouch here that doesn't zip or anything, but you can easily just stuff something in there. So the other thing that I keep in this bag is my little pouch of like first aid stuff. Like there's my my pill container is in here. I have my pill container, some deodorant, band-aids and wipes and blister band-aids and things like that. In my little pill container, I have Advil, stomach meds, motion sickness meds. I actually usually have a whole bunch of behind the ear patches, which my daughter uses. They work really well. I'll have that link down below. I think they're in my car right now, so I don't have them in here, but I do always have those in there as well. So coming over here, I do have a built-in cup holder, although technically it's not built in because it does come off, but it does snap into place. This is from the company, from the Zoe company. So it is meant for this stroller. You know, some universal cup holders or, you know, ones that kind of clip on, they work fine, but you know, they can be a little flimsy. This one is so great. And one of the reasons why I actually bought this stroller, you can take it off for easy traveling. And then it really is very secure in there. So now I want to show you what that other thing was in my bag right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out for a second. And this is actually a tray. And sorry, it's a little, I think my kids were playing with kinetic sand on it or something, but it fits right in the cup holder. So I'm going to put you down for a second so that I can tighten it because I can't do that with one hand. Okay, so what you do to tighten it is you basically, this is the bottom piece that's sitting in there, and there's these little pieces that stick out that hold it in place. So basically you just spin this bottom piece in here until it fits in your cup holder. So the most amazing thing about this tray is if you are someone who likes to walk around with your food, you know, your drink can still fit in there. You know, it's a little bit big. You know, I might put this somewhere else and have like a coffee in there or something else, but it does stay in there. It's not, look, it's not going to come out. And I can walk around and have my food right here as I'm pushing the stroller. It does turn, so you can have it facing you this way. You can have it turn any way you'd like. This worked out so well when we were at the Epcot Food and Wine Fest, you know, walking around getting our little plates of food. And, you know, especially if we couldn't find a table, we had our little tray right here, you know. You could always go onto the trash can, but I thought this worked so well, and I'm so happy with this. I actually have 2 of these because the last time we went, I actually had a different stroller, and the cup holder that came with that stroller on the child tray was a little bit deeper than this. It doesn't fit in this one, which I'm really sad about. But if you do have a child tray that has a deeper cup holder, it could work for your kid. And my son loved having it there. You know, we would put like a big pretzel on there or his food. You know, it works fine with having this little piece here. You know, but it was really nice having that tray there. So this is really something that I absolutely love. The other thing that I really love about this bag that I was talking about is for my stroller in particular, when it is folded, the top here, the handlebar is up. It's not down on the ground. So this bag stays on it perfectly. It looks just like this when it is folded up. This bag might not work for you if you have one of the strollers that kind of like lift up from here, and it lifts and then this whole part kind of goes down. This would be dragging on the floor if that were the case, and it doesn't have a way to really carry it off of the stroller. You know, it doesn't have like backpack straps or even a handle to carry it. So it really is meant to stay on the stroller. So if you don't have a stroller that folds that way, that could be a real problem. You know, you're probably better off getting a bag that can clip onto here, or, you know, they make smaller ones of these that you can really clip your bag to. But that is the one thing about this bag, is that you really need to have a stroller that folds that way with this up. So the last thing we're going to talk about is this small little basket under here. This is where I keep my bag. It's a small little bag, you know, it's a small bag. I actually don't have all of the stuff in here that I usually have, but I'm going to tell you what I keep in here. So this bag really only comes out when, you know, I keep like extra snacks and things like that in here. Our restaurant bag stays in there. I bring this bag out when we're going inside anywhere, like to a restaurant or anything else. This whole bag comes with me, and it has, you know, things like that, like our restaurant bag, which has activities and things like that for the kids, plus extra snacks. It really just holds things that I don't need access to all the time, but you know, they're obviously good to have. And like I said, my basket is very small and it only holds 10 pounds. So I really don't keep a lot in there. Most stuff is in the attachments that I have on the stroller. And that's that. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, and until next time.